Kansas City and Washington. Some bad news here for Kansas City. Lose Clyde Edwards-Helaire for at least 2 to 3 weeks, or possibly a short IR stint with a knee injury. Also saw Tyreek Hill now battling knee tendonitis. I think Kelsey got banged up in that game, and also Tooney, the guard, fractured his hand during that game. So not a lot to love. And here we go again. On the road, Kansas City 6.5. Look, they covered in Philadelphia. That was closer than probably what the final score actually indicated. But again, they got rocked last night. This Kansas City team cannot stop anybody. So laying the 6.5 on the road against Washington, I don't think is a great football team. And you should be able to bomb on their secondary. But then again, you can bomb on the secondary all you want. That defense doesn't stop anybody, Kyle.
Yeah, and how many times have we talked about it? You just can't lay this many points to the Chiefs. They're always overvalued. So do I think the Chiefs are the better team? Yes. Should they win the game? Probably in desperation mode after a loss last week. They got to get back to 500. They certainly don't want the Chargers to run away with this division, which right now it seems like they want to do. Can you flip it over? Both these defenses stink. The total's right, 55.5. It's super high, but it's right. But for me, I look at these two teams. I want to find the lowest team total I can get. I can get Washington's team total over 23.5.
Yeah.
It's in that 130 range here. Who are the Chiefs stopping? That Washington offense is good. We talked about the Washington team total this last week against New Orleans. Taylor Heineke is not a terrible quarterback, and when Gibson's healthy and Terry McLaurin's getting the ball, they can score some points here. So right now, earlier in the week, am I trusting the Chiefs as touchdown favorites? Hell no. Am I trusting Washington to cover anything with how bad that defense is? Hell no. But I do think they get to 24 points. So early in the week, I'm leaning that Washington team total.
Yeah, it should be. Look, again, people are going to put your mind in a pretzel because Kansas City can't be stopped by anybody. But if you're just rolling money over on Kansas City for the past year, you are hemorrhaging here. 54.5. You know what? That's an interesting number at 54.5, because if you think Washington's going to be in the 20s, Kansas City should be able to get into their high 20s, 30 range like they like to do. Mm-hmm. And also keep in mind last night, a couple interesting plays here, some turnovers that didn't help Kansas City. They'll be able to score points. Andy Reid will have that team dialed up. But again, it's just a matter of can you lay that 6.5.